Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I found this little, I guess it's a journaling card. Yes, journaling card. And I saw this done by Tina Gilbert. Yeah, I think that's her name. I hope. Anyway, I'll find her and I'll link it. But yeah, she was just doing some fun things this morning, and I looked at it and I thought, well, there's a lot of possibilities for this. And so in here, not to give it away, but we put, well, she did also put this flap that went down, but she didn't put something to hold it down, I don't think. So anyway, this is my prototype. So each one of these little sections here is a journaling spot on the back. So I just thought, what a cute idea, especially to put this to keep it from flipping open when you turn the pages of your journal. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. What you're going to need for the front part is either some scrap paper. I had this piece that was left over. This one was left over. This was a card like this one, and I just cut around this to use that instead of this great big one. And then I thought, well, you could use greeting cards or anything, and any kind of journal card that's the size that you want. Like this one here, it's a little small, so your little flips would not be very big, and I think I would like them a little bigger than that. So, but it's your choice. You can make a mini one if you want it. I like this rose here. Let's try that, because that would look nice in the journal that I have right now. So we don't want it this long because my book is not long enough to even, so we have to get it smaller than that. Let's go down to here, make it a smaller size. So you take your piece that you want to use on your front, which is this one. I'm going to clean this edge up. And then you're going to take your trimmer, and you're going to cut this in 3 sections. So let me think here. I think I'm going to cut, how big is this? Oh, and also you need to make your distance, you need to cut how wide you want it to be. So like I cut all these 4 inches. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that. All these are cut at 4 inches. Now you don't have to have 4 inches, but that's what I thought was the best size for what I'm doing. So I'm going to look and see. This is 5 and almost 6 inches. So I could go 2, 4, 6. So I could do, let's see, if I do 2 inches here, does that cut the rows off? Yes, I didn't want to do that. I should have left the bottom on there. Okay. You could make them smaller flips if you wanted to. This is not a good one. It's not working the way I want it to. All right, I am just going to do this. I'm going to cut this here, okay, and then I'm going to come right above the rose there and cut above that rose, okay, because they don't have to be even, but that one's a little bit short, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so these all go back in their order that they were in, and then you're going to need some background paper, and that could be coffee dyed or just a digital paper, something that you can use to write on, you know, because this is journaling, the journaling space. So I'm going to cut this, 4 inches. And we don't really need all of this paper, but I'm going to do a slice here, 4 inches. And then I'm turning it the other way so I can get 2 4-inch pieces out of this. Because you're going to need 3 pieces. Okay. I mean, this is similar to a waterfall, but I feel like it's a lot easier. Okay, so now, I don't like that piece, so let's just turn this at the bottom. Okay, so now this piece here is going to get glued to the top of this one, I think. I could have it backwards. Okay, don't mind me. I'm going to ink this a little bit, though. Sometimes I forget the simplest things. Like, was it at the bottom or was it at the top? I don't know. Just going to do it this way. All right. And then we're going to glue that to the top of the paper. Okay. If I'm doing this wrong, I'll have to stop and start all over again. Okay, so let's set that one to the side. Then we're going to take the next piece and we're going to glue it to I don't think it matters if, I guess, if you glue it at the bottom or the top, but maybe. Okay, and that one's going to go to the top of this one. And that's going to go there. So this would be a great mass make, Jody, if you haven't already made these. Okay, that paper's ripped down there, so I just don't want to put it up at this top part. Okey-doke. So now we're going to take... This is our bottom. Take this and I'm going to fold it down like that and then fold it back on itself so that it has a nice crease. Okay. And then this one, fold it this way and then this way so it has a good crease. Okay. And then this one is folded this way. And this way. So is that upside down? I think it is. Okay, so not too smart on my part. Okay. If I turn it that way, it's going to be upside down. Oh, I knew I was doing it wrong. Let's see if there's a way to get out of that. Well, the only difference would be that all of these would come down instead of up. Let's do it that way, and then do another one and we'll do it right. I just did it. Okay, so now we're going to cut 1 inch. We're going to leave 1 inch here and cut the rest off. Okay, and 1 inch there. Cut that off. Now I'm going to check this before I do this last one. I think that might be going the right way. I guess, yeah. Well, it's not, but it doesn't. Okay. So this would come down. This would come down. Okay, let's just do it. Can't believe I did that. Maybe it would be a good idea to use a non-directional, but I think that's part of the whole plan, is to get them lined up together. Okay. And then this one will go up here. It's not very difficult if you pay attention. Okay. So, there we have it. Now, this here looks like it needs to be trimmed, so I'm just going to this one is not going to work the way trim this up a little bit. You know, I kind of think I'm just going to do it upside down because I can't tell really that much difference from the top to the bottom. So we're just going to leave it like this. But this is your journaling space here, and then another journaling space here, and another one down here. So now, and then this will get glued down to the base of the journal, unless you want to cover the back, and you can, you know, just clip it in if you'd like to have more journal space on the back. All right, so now here I want to put, I have all these extra leftover pieces, but the ones that work the best are the ones that are not very printy. So I could do that one. These are not as thick. Let's see, maybe if we have a little more pink up in there. Or I could probably cut something else. It looks just too busy. I'm looking for something that's plain. And I don't know. That's crazy. just looking for a scrap here. It's not long enough. Okay. Be that way. All right, maybe we'll just use this one. Sedona went outside, and now it's raining. I didn't know it was going to rain. And it's like I keep hearing her, but I know she's not. She's not at the door. As long as it's raining, she'll just stay under the house. Okay. So what we do here is we're going to glue this down in the back. You don't have to make it this long. You can make it shorter. It just is what I have left over. And then here, we can actually put something here to hold this down. And then we could cut it off up down here. So I was thinking about a little chevron looking ribbon thing. Okay, and then I gotta find something. That would be too much. Let me get oh, I know what it was. I was trying to think what I had before that could have worked. Well, that works. I just don't like this. I don't like it. I think something plain would look better. Envelope. I'm trying to find something that's cardstock-ish, that's thick. Well, there's that piece I wanted. Oh, you guys, why is it I have such issues? I don't know why. Okay. I don't have any craft paper cardstock sitting anywhere close. Looks a little too grungy. All right, let me put you on hold a minute. I'm going to have to go find something because I don't want to glue this all down and I don't care for it. All right, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I stood up, and in this little scrap box I have, I found this. And that, I think, would look nice there. And I did find some of this, but I don't really think the craft paper looks as good on there as this paper does. So, let me do this. I was planning on making 3 or 4 of these. I can't get that far ahead. I don't know how people mass make. All right. I think a 1/2 inch is enough width. Let me see. What's a quarters look like. I don't want to mess it up because I don't have any more. I don't want that one, so I'm just going to take that off. Can't see it. You could put pieces of lace down this. That would be cute. Okay, so I want to get my new little scissors out. Thanks to Lisa and Happy Mail. And Lisa, that magnifying glass works great for my sewing. I've had so many of those that did not work. What is the deal? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't, maybe it's not getting on the tip. Maybe that's what it is. I know there's a way to do these. I can't remember how to get them perfect. Okay. Okay, so let's go down with it like here. I think we'll leave just to about this area here. Fold that back. I'm sure you could think of different ways to keep these down. You don't have to. They probably would stay down by themselves. Okay, now I have this. Yeah, I don't want it on the bottom one, I don't think. I want it on this one. So I have that number. I have that one, because I would like the rows to show. And then I have this one that says memories. So I think the memories one is a good one for the Hope Chest Journal, if I put it in there. Okay, so on this, I'm only going to glue on this side and leave that open to get it straight if I can. Hold that down a second. I could have stamped on here with some, I still could. I wonder if it would look cute if I put, like a little text or something. Just something to give it a little bit extra. This little bitty text here. So when you go to write in this, you're going to pull it out and then you can write in it. I'm just going to put a little text. Looks upside down, but I don't think it is. Let me get something to put under that. And this will go right back into here and lay down. Okay, so you could put some other things on here, but I think it looks good, just as simple. You can't have anything hanging over or they won't open. But if, you know, if you wanted to, you could put a butterfly, maybe even down here. I don't like that butterfly. My butterfly collection is getting low. I need to print some. I don't have any good colors left. Everything is... All right, I'm not going to put anything right now then. I'll just wait. Okay, so how much time did I spend? Oh, not too bad. Okay, let's do it one more time. And this time I'll try to do it that it's not upside down. I want this one. I kind of wanted to do it with something different. Oh, and this, I found this in my stash, and look at how cute that would have been. But this would have had to been down here. But for the journal, the Hope Chest journal, this would be cool because it's like something they would tie the Hope Chest down with, I guess. But I can't find that kit now, so I can reprint more because I need more than one. Okay, let's do out of this. Let's find 4 inches. Let's see where that is. I have these greeting cards, and I would just really love to use them up. All right. So that's 4 inches wide. And let's see how tall it is. 6. So I should be able to go 2 and 2 and 2. Because this one doesn't have something in my way. Here's the bottom. And that part there we'll be able to cover with something. So now I'm supposed to put this at these at the bottom, I think. Check my sample. Some background paper. 4 inches. I guess this piece was not as big as the other one or something. I turned it sideways or the wrong way. Okay, So these are to go to the bottom. Hold on, let me do this. This goes back that way, and that would come up. Okay, so it's the bottom that we've got to get it on. And I think something's not straight. I have to try and straighten it up. Okay. I didn't ink those. Oh well. Okay. Hope I'm in screen. I hardly ever look anymore. But nobody's yelling at me about it, so I guess I'm good. So much junk here already. Down here. Okay, that's the top. This is to be cut 1 inch. 1 inch from the top of the journal card. Okay. I think I just did that wrong. Oh my goodness. I needed to fold it before I did the cutting. Darn. At least it's coming off rather easily. Oh. I gotta cut more paper. Fold it in like that, and then fold it down, and then I cut 1 inch. It's just one minor step that I forgot about. All right, I'm just gonna do that, and this one is fine. I was gonna see if I could. I don't think I have enough. No. Okay. piece. One day, I am going to work like an assembly line. I don't think I have ever done that. But, well, the only time I've done that is when I quilted. And I cut all the pieces one time. And went to put them, you know, together. And I had cut all of them too small. Like, they were supposed to be like 2 inches, and I cut them 1.5 or something like that. Like 100 and some pieces, quilt pieces, not just 2, a whole bunch. But after that, no way. I would maybe cut, you know, 10 at a time or something and check my measurements. Okay, so is this is the top. Needs to be cut 1 inch. That one goes to that. I feel like I did it wrong again. I don't know. I probably did. I don't know what I did though. Whoops. This is the kind of thing too. I'll have one in my stash, and then I'll say, well, what did I do? How did I make that? There's no way I can remember how to make it. I can't even make it after I watched it 10 minutes ago. Well, not quite 10, but still. All right. I don't know what I did right or wrong, but it doesn't matter because that is fine. And that one, that's a little bit crooked. Let's get it. Okay. And that one gets cut across. I think I'll just do it with scissors. Okay, so there we go. Except that one is way off. I guess I had it right the first time. I think I'm going to put some glue in here. I think you kind of have to leave a little space between each one. Not a lot, just enough to not catch the card below. Okay. I'm exhausted now. Whoop. All right, we got to cover that up. Now we don't have to put that down here, but I think it looks kind of cool. So if we go down this side, it doesn't look straight. Glue's still kind of wet. Gets it straight. Okay. The butterfly would look cute here, but I need something a little bigger. I don't think that would be big enough for the thing to go through. I don't know if I like this butterfly or not. I could have it go down this way. Let's see what I can find up there. Where are my circles? Do I have anything that... That's... Do I need 3 up there? 3 circles? I don't think so. These are all kind of on the big side. I kind of like this one, just the way it looks. Okay. The butterfly needs... How much time do I have? Oh gosh. Butterfly is not quite strong enough. This will be really cute for a spring journal. I make a spring journal. It's nice to use up one of those greeting cards. I have several more, but a lot of them are too cutesy. You can't. or they don't usually go up in a journal. I do. Okay. Whoa. There we go again, making it too dark. Okay. So I'm going to... Am I going to put this in the middle? Did I decide? Yeah, I think I'll put it in the middle. So I'm just going to put a little bit on this side and a little bit on that side to leave an opening. I'm going to push it in together a little bit, and that will like buckle it a little bit in the middle. Okay. I hope that looks good. Maybe I should just put the button inside the circle like that. Yeah, I don't know if I want it on the outside. I think it's... Just things we have, huh? Probably could have put a little cheesecloth under there, but I never know where it is. Let's see any. I need to rip up a few pieces. Oh, I could put this. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to put that there. But I think I want to put some lace at the bottom of these. I've got some lace here. Not big enough. I think I'll just put a little piece on here. Maybe not the other ones. Oh, I was going to try that double stick tape that Lisa gave me, but I put everything somewhere. I have to get that out and put it in one of my drawers. I just didn't unwrap it from the packaging. Okay. You would have never guessed that was a greeting card from 1960 something. I don't know how long ago it was. There's no date, I don't think. American Greetings, 25 cents. So, oh, this is from my aunt and Alan. And I'm sure Alan's like 60 or something. Okay, that was a long time ago. All right. Now, to put something going down here. I wonder if this would work on that one. It's got to come in here. This may be a harder part to... Oh, I did the kind of finish the passport. I put a picture in here and tried to find things to stamp. But I think that I'm going to put luggage on the back so they wouldn't forget their luggage. Starting to rain again. Alrighty. I just need something. I want something this color. So that looks okay on that. It's just not very strong. It's just regular paper. No. I wonder if I have any like washi tape that... I'm thinking it would make it stronger. I think that's probably the only... Yeah. I am like sick of my washi tape. Does everybody feel like that? And then you order it and it's not... I'm just going to let a little of that blue show. And I hope this tape is sticky enough to hold. Okay. I think I like that. It gives it just a nice little texture. Let's see. Are you kidding? Just want to move it over her hair. Darn. It is about center. It's just... It just didn't want to hang over that. All right. And then this, I think I'll just cut it like that. Oh, I didn't ink it. ink. I'm probably out of time. But so that's kind of ugly there, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. And ugly it later. Okay, guess I got to get done because 56 minutes. All right, guys, so there's my little journal note thingies. Journal, they're basically journal cards. So this one is kind of weird. Maybe it's, I don't know why it's doing that, but maybe I didn't get it. See, that one's a different size. Just depends on how big your journal card is, what the size will be. Okay, so I think it looks cute. I hope you guys do too. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Thanks for just joining my channel, and if you want to subscribe, that would be great. Alrighty, bye guys.